KILLAHRONH. This is a DRODIAN podcast. Ooh, if you don't know anything about the DRODIANs, just go to everythingdrodian.com, or if that's too many keystrokes for you, just go to drodians.com. Let me back it up. This is KILLAHRONH. I am KILLAHRONH. This is a DRODIAN podcast, aka True Listen. I gotta change it up. I gotta switch it up, because that's what this really is. It's always been called the True Listen podcast. I just never gave it that energy. This shameless plug. This is a sponsor. This is definitely a sponsor. Woojer. You can probably see it. Maybe you can't. WOOJER. I got another one on the Woojer team. He goes by the name of Dallas. Now I got another one. You feel the music and hear the music. So this is just a treat for me. At the end of the day, I get to feel your bass. I get to feel the bass of the music that you make, and I get to hear the bars, double B's. All right. Happy birthday if it's your birthday today. Maximize the month. Shameless plug to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Shameless plug to Thrill of the Fight 2. Real quick before we jump right into this, because I've been lagging on this one, but shameless plug to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's another way to find community, and it's good promo for me. I ran across an individual. So this is everybody who's into hip hop and all that. You can tune out and you can fast forward. This is for this community. I had an individual in a room where it's one victim, one family member, me, and then 4 victims stacked up, ready to play immediately. Right now, I'm from the old school of the game when it was 7 people in the lobby ready to play, but we're waiting on people to just press ready. Right. So in that instance, we would just press the ready button multiple times, just spam it. So you hear cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. You'll hear that to force the person that's like lagging, because they're either scratching their ass, they're either taking a shit, they're either in another screen where they can't tell that everybody's ready, or I don't know what they're doing. But everybody's pressing that spam ready button to like signal them to be like, hey, let's start the game already. Now the way that it is, it's not enough family players to actually get the game going, so we're waiting. But the victims, there's just an overabundance, oversaturated. Victims are like hip-hop artists or music artists now. It's just so many, right? So that's what victims are. But if there's only one family player and we're waiting on 2 more family players, and these people are spamming the button, you're not going to get family players in any faster that way. It's just like, and that's why I commented this person. I think his name was Chunky something. I don't know. But that's what I commented. Not enough players choosing quick match. Sorry. I said too many victim mains, not enough quick match, right? For balance. Because if you do quick match, they automatically send you to family or victim, and you go to whichever's needed to get the lobby going faster. So when I said that, they said cry about it, and then something else. I'm like, I'm not crying. I'm just saying I saw y'all spamming that button, because that means you were trying to rush the game, but you can't rush the game because you need other people in the game. Now here's 2 things, and we're gonna jump to the show. 2 things that are problematic with the game, and kind of like, I don't want to say killing it, but it is kind of killing it. One are cheaters. That's just a given. I mean, right? You got cheaters that are using whatever exploits to win as fast as possible, while players are still trying to learn the game. So if you have like rookie victims still trying to learn the game, and you have cheaters that are exploiting and making it impossible for them to win, you're basically making the game unenjoyable for them. And that's probably why everybody who uses mods, they're just like doing like the whole chemotherapy aspect of just getting rid of everybody. Even though there's some good modders in there, shameless plug to Pastel Carnage and whoever else does mods, they might be just getting rid of everybody because you're involved with the cheaters. Like I said, chemotherapy method. And then the second one are the victims who are so good that they can play family, but they choose not to play family. They choose to stay on victim and win easily. And then what they do is they keep the family players in the game just BSing, just trolling and running around and wasting time. And the longer that they waste that time, they're making another lobby wait, because they don't get that though. It's just like, it's a selfish thing, but that is what it is. All right, shameless plug for the beat that you heard in the beginning. This is Jake Palumbo. I'm gonna tell you about this dude after we come back, but shameless plug to that beat. If I happen to use that beat, he's definitely getting at least 80 to 90% on the splits, because it's his beat. But then that beat motivated me. I wrote something to it. I just haven't done anything to it yet, but it's gonna be going down. First track off of this project, Euthanasia for the Stupid. I want to hear it. The Acceleration to Extinction.
Hello, and welcome to Euthanasia for the Stupid. When we last left Jake Palumbo, he had just released the utterly unhinged 10-track LP, The Violence of Healing. While the album might have been his deepest artistic statement to date, it was perhaps the most unmarketable album he could have possibly chosen as the follow-up to Plant-Based Libtard, the first Jake Palumbo album with modest commercial success. Instead, Mr. Palumbo chose to release an album that was essentially a 32-minute psychiatric meltdown over beats. A man basically rapping his suicide note into a Neumann TLM-103 microphone. Having finally gotten a lot of negativity off his chest with the release of the project, and after 2 consecutive years of intensive weekly psychiatric therapy, Mr. Palumbo was starting to feel a bit better, and he was ready to rap again. When work began on this album, Mr. Palumbo did not yet have a title, which was out of character. Every previous Jake Palumbo LP had begun with the album title first, before any music was recorded. The album's title would then guide the creative direction of the music inside. Instead, Jake Palumbo sat down in the studio, went to his impressively large surplus of beats, and started writing and recording like an enraged madman. It soon became apparent that the unifying theme of these songs was Jake Palumbo's insatiable and absolute hatred for the stupid. In Mr. Palumbo's mind, stupidity is the root cause of virtually all of the problems in the world, from war, institutional racism, fascism, oligarchy, sexism, celebrity and politician worship, police brutality, misinformation, and the way human beings race gleefully at warp speed to embrace AI's inevitable destruction of their ability to feed themselves. If going to prison would not derail a fun and profitable career, Jake Palumbo would go door to door beating these people to death with a hammer. Instead, Mr. Palumbo uses his art as a safer, healthier platform and creative outlet to verbally fantasize about pithing their brain with a needle in the same way that cattle are slaughtered to make beef, as the carcasses of the stupid are then burned for fuel to power turbines that generate electricity for those who actually possess critical thinking skills. While we would like to be clear that this euthanasia Jake Palumbo is calling for is metaphorical, he does not in any way, shape or form support genocide of any people. He would not be sad if all the stupid people one day suddenly contracted dysentery on the Oregon Trail and were never seen or heard from again. In closing, a rare personal statement from the narrator. When I was first introduced on the intro to the 100,000 Air Hobo LP, I was but an earnest and wide-eyed low-technology voice emulation program used to help hearing-impaired people communicate on the telephone and online. Jake Palumbo, being the cold-blooded psychopath that he is, used this primitive technology to create me, your narrator. I was always supposed to be a clever nudge-nudge, wink-wink character that blurred the lines of parody and reality. My awkward timing and pronunciation of certain words was supposed to leave the listener wondering if I was actually a stuffy voice actor, or am I a robot? In the years that have passed, AI voiceovers are not only commonplace, they are considered the norm today, as thousands of YouTube videos rack up views with soulless robot narration with poor pronunciation. As our supply of clean water is depleted so that massive supercomputers can be cooled so that AI prompts can generate pictures of women with 5 titties, I worry that I have somehow helped create a monster that is accelerating the inevitable destruction of humanity and their ability to use their brains. As a result, I am contemplating committing suicide on the next album. But for now, euthanasia for the stupid.
Hold on, oh my gosh. I thought my intro was dope to Purple Thriller. I think all my intros are dope, but that was a dope intro, man. That was a real dope intro. You said a lot. You said so much to where like it's almost like you don't even need to listen to the album because you like people listen to album to get jewels, but you dropped all the jewels in the intro. The acceleration to extinction. That should just be like a post. You should do a post just playing that and just let that run. You're gonna get the streams. You're gonna get the publishing money. Just have something you can literally. Okay, Jake Palumbo. I even know. Sorry if I didn't know who you were. You might be somebody huge, and I just don't know. I'm not tapped into the industry like that. I'm just way too independent, way too indie, way too alternative, way too multiple genres, way too many hats to be like focused into like just this hip hop 1000%. But I fucks with hip hop. But I did a track. Maybe you mixed it. I don't know. Maybe you mixed it. It was or mixed one of the verses. It was Let's Have Some Fun Again 2, featuring it had Afro. I think it had it had Seeks. It had quite a few, but one of them was Greasy I Mean, right? And he's actually on towards the end of it. And then when he sent me the vocals, it had Jake Palumbo. I thought that was who he was. I just didn't know who you were. I thought that's who he was. So I'm like doing credits. I'm like, okay, Jake Palumbo is the credits, but that's not who he is. And I think maybe you mixed his verse. So that was my introduction to you. And then I start seeing you. I'm like, wait, Jake Palumbo, that's it all came together. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say about that one. It'll come back to me about that, but tap into that as a post. The music, actually just play just that intro and actually you can literally just animate the cover because there's so much going on in the cover. Like you're pushing a button, you can push the button and the cover can just be animated. The dude jumping off of the whatever he is, that can be one thing. It's so much that can happen with that, man, because you already did the AI with the voice, so you can do the AI with everything else. All right, this next track is called She Took the TV. What?
Independent contractor, do the best job flat. The book in the Bible, dope test got back. Bless me to catch a fish when my raw cast. Try to meditate, kill the noise with a podcast. Cornet on the passenger seat. I was once locked up for what the passenger did. Had a court-appointed lawyer and a hot PO. 20 years later, never stopped me, no. Big bells in my name ring. Same death threats, lame trolls at the fame bring. Against their own best interest, it's amazing. They don't know that the ACA, Obamacare, the same thing. You can all discuss it in the chain. 1, 2 to 3 chains per day, I'm in the chain gang. Into 60, still rapping is the main thing. Never pulling out, make a mess in your mainframe.
Well, all this shit going down, ain't nobody give me no, you know what, man, at least you stood up and kept fighting. You kept on going. Went broke again and had to start over again. I had to crawl back in there. Lost my studio, I started over. You can't stop me, man.
You don't have the tenacity to beat me. My ex moved out of the crib, she took the TV. Didn't even notice till I went to watch SummerSlam. I will never play a summer jam. I liked Kane better as a burn victim. Talk about the Knoxville mayor, he a herd killer. I put it all on Front Street. You got listeria for boys at lunch meat. I'm on a holy war like a terrorist. Once or twice I might have lied to my therapist. My ex from Texas got arrested for embezzlement. We had sex on a Park Slope terrace. She still follow me on IG. Buying fake streams and lease verses for YG. I would rather fight uphill to the end than to lie to my audience by playing pretend.
Man, these are people that walked up to me and asked me, was I still rapping? You still rapping? They say you got a new little tape out. I ain't that far removed from that. You have took breaks, left, fell off, tried other shit. I done fell off, fumble, and had to still do this. I'll keep on telling you, man, if y'all wait for me to fall off, get out the way, lay it down. You got one choice. Outwork me.
Bubba Cola.
Bubba Kush, Bubba Cola. Bubba Kush, Bubba Cola. My tummy hurts and I'm mad at the government. I made a great but nobody wanna cover it. But that don't mean much to me. I'm still living comfortably by indie rap standards.
That's one of the reasons that made me want to tap in this, because I heard that. But again, if you don't know the resources and the people that do it, then how are you going to have them cover it? Right? And most of the time people are like, hey, you got to pay for these reviews. So nobody's going to fucks with you. I've been doing these for a minute. I just do it off of the love of the genre and the help. So Bubba Cola.
Bubba Kush, Bubba Cola. Bubba Kush, Bubba Cola. My tummy hurts and I'm mad at the government. I made a great album, but nobody wanna cover it. But that don't mean much to me. I'm still living comfortably. By indie rap standards, it is actually luxury. I'm from Appalachia, I made it. The receipts of my sin have been factually stated. I've been taxed, I've been levied, never learned my damn lesson. But I'm still here, that's why I count my damn blessings. There's people out here with a micro penis, struggling to jerk off, they will not meet Venus. I got 20 plus years of very meaningful relations. Pray to God every day, still consultate with Satan. God, body hillbilly, I do not eat bacon, but I do eat the biscuits and gravy with taters. Forward motion, only up and over. If you pour from Tennessee, you gotta drink Bubba Cola. Bubba Kush, Bubba Cola. Bubba Kush, Bubba Cola. Bubba Kush, Bubba Cola. Bubba Kush, Bubba Cola. I am sidetracked by side quests. Sometimes my rhymes read like Reader's Digest. Einstein did his best work as a patent clerk. Copyright criminal, I disregard the patent word. Half my life in Tennessee, half my life in Brooklyn means I grew up with guns, no money, good cooking. I appreciate your purchases, the cold-blooded vengeance on people who made me feel worthless. Baselines always in mono. One time I thought I had AIDS, it was just mono. Nucleosis, two-stage neurosis. This was many years before I succumbed to my psychosis. Richter scale, the aftershock will ripple fierce. How the fuck are you MAGA with your nipples pierced? Drop the needle, vinyl on the Victrola. If you pour from Tennessee, you gotta drink Bubba Cola. Bubba Kush, Bubba Cola. Bubba Kush, Bubba Cola. Bubba Kush, Bubba Cola. Bubba Kush, Bubba Cola.
Crazy. LaMelo Ball's best friends or closest friends, one's an Amazon delivery. He's in the NBA. The other one's serving a life sentence. Hey, the book's out, of course, but I did it for the ones that don't read. I made it an audiobook. It took me a long time to do it. You can just go to on Instagram at DRODIAN Killer. Go to the links at the top. Boom, take you right there. Just say it'll be the first link. It just says Las Moni. Part 2's already on the way, but it's for the ones just like it's you know what I'm saying, it's like nothing. You spend almost like exponentially more than that on a DoorDash or Uber Eats meal, or what's the other one, Postmates. You spend exponentially more than that on food and groceries, as your leader says. So this is like nothing to get that, and then I get some insight, a perspective, a different paradigm of things that are happening in the world or things that you should be looking at. But take a look at it. Las Moni. All right, this next track is called Ooh. This is the one. I didn't even know we had it on here. So I purchased that instrumental because I said that, the intro. I purchased the instrumental because I was like, man, I'm going to use that at some point. And he's going to get most of the splits. But hey, now you get to hear his version of the track. All points lead to the GOAT.
They say it's lonely at the top, so
miles on the road to redemption.
I'm in my lane 10 toes. This year all points sleep. They say it's lonely at the top, so I made it live.
9,000 miles on the road to redemption.
I'm in my lane 10 toes. This year all points sleep to the goal.
Make churches pay taxes, and you can solve the financial prophylaxis. Clean version, gotta bleep these curses. I do real songs with people, I don't use least verses. You a SoCal surfer in a wetsuit, I can bag your girl in a vocal sweatsuit. Presidential trophy, sign an order outlawing Ozempic and Wegovy. It reduces the amount of thick women, give it back to diabetics. It was meant from the beginning. Big Bubba Rogers is the guardian angel. Stimmy checks fake, whole economy strangled. Vitamin to Vegemin. Why can't I stick with a teeth whitening regimen? First shall be last and the last shall be first. Toil Hargraves, bring an ambulance or a hearse.
They say it's lonely at the top, so I made it live.
9,000 miles on the road to redemption.
I'm in my lane 10 toes. This year all points sleep. They say it's lonely at the top, so I made it live.
9,000 miles on the road to redemption.
I'm in my lane 10 toes. This year all points sleep to the goal.
Open palm slap past the talcum. You can't stand Jake, but paid me to mix you out. To even give you 2 bars is truthfully stupid. I made more off that whack beer coaster than you did. Better be pissing like you trying to beat probation. My address is online, never found my location. Since 2008, rap has been my vocation. Program ostinato bass lines like Novation. Jake make albums, Jake never chase placement. Rough around the edges, first album the replacement. Say a lot about Jake, can't say he's complacent. Bank while you online, hating from your basement. We not in proper agreement. Fuzzy terms and conditions like a proffer agreement. The long road to F-list, stardom took the scene. Pardon me, I need to eat cause I'm hypoglycemic.
It's lonely at the top, so I made it live.
9,000 miles on the road to redemption.
I'm in my lane 10 toes. This year all points sleep. They say it's lonely at the top, so I made it live.
9,000 miles on the road to redemption.
I'm in my lane 10 toes. This year all points sleep to the goal.
All right, I did say I was going to start cutting off, said let's start cutting them off. So I'm going to start cutting off, but that one had to get a full play. That had to get a full play. Next track, This Old Hammer. Came falling down.
We got another one, boys. Subterranean pop, like I'm Jonathan Poneman. Unfiltered perspective, got them hit dogs hollering. Got wives and girlfriends, doggy style on the ottoman. Waking up to pancakes and cream with the collagen. Hit the notes like I'm Placido. Got body hillbilly rock like an Massimo. Nope, never was Stussy. It look goofy, I'm not pussy. Polo by Ralph Lauren, my favorite threads that ever been. From the outlet mall at the Carowinds. Go down south, the prices. I used to rock Sean John to try to instigate the hipsters. But Diddy is a diddler, so I took it all to Goodwill. You are not a beneficiary of my goodwill. I struggled using phrases like complacency or stood still. That's a word I can't pronounce, not Rundgren. I must break you like Dolph Lundgren. Rat race, I made it to my happy place, but that place is sunken. I would rather be a resident where Eric B is president. Space lab, we the precedent. Front and center in your residence. This old hammer came falling down. This old hammer came falling down.
Okay. I like that. I like the close references because there's an artist that you need to collaborate with. I know you mentioned something about the West Coast, and I know you are in the East Coast, but there's a West Coast artist who actually spits like he's from the East Coast, gets the same love here on the West Coast. Goes by the name of Dios. This next track is called A Credibility They Do Not Deserve. Oh, it's a skit. I want to hear it.
What begins as hyperbolic posturing, when it is persisted and repeated, will eventually be taken seriously.
And remember, it's much easier to spout a lie than to explain the truth. And by even responding responding, you are taking these points seriously, giving them a credibility they do not usually deserve.
The Gish Gallop is a debate tactic where you...
Gish galloping. I didn't even get to that was too fast. I didn't even get to look it up. As soon as he said that hyperbolic posturing, I wanted to look that up, but the skit was over already, so I'll look it up during this time. This track is called Gish Galloping, featuring E. Smitty.
Gish Gallop is a debate tactic where you overwhelm your conversation partner with a barrage of half-truths and misleading arguments in rapid succession.
Conservative Gish Gallop, vocabulary term for the bullshit you hallowing. Contact AccuView, please leave a message, we will not get back to you. History is littered, plenty figures left leaking. Since Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr were beefing, $10,000 bill, Sam and Pete Chase. Slam-based libtard, slam a V8. No, I love tomatoes, but I can't stand tomato juice. Rest in peace, Patrick Adams, potato juice. Ain't on my wavelength, I don't know what to say to you. Only squash the beef for charity, live on pay-per-view. Back to the future, you remember the line. You space bastard, you killed my pine. I am old man Peabody, busting the shoddy. Pursuing passion while I'm busting the hottie.
You talk a lot, but you ain't saying nothing. I think you're full of...
The Gish Gallop is a debate tactic where you overwhelm your conversation partner with a barrage of half-truths and misleading arguments in rapid succession.
Conservative Gish Gallop, vocabulary term for the bullshit you hallowing. Contact AccuView, please leave a message, we will not get back to you. History is littered, plenty figures left leaking. Since Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr were beefing, $10,000 bill, Sam and Pete Chase. Slam-based libtard, slam a V8. No, I love tomatoes, but I can't stand tomato juice. Rest in peace, Patrick Adams, potato juice. Ain't on my wavelength, I don't know what to say to you. Only squash the beef for charity, live on pay-per-view. Back to the future, you remember the line. You space bastard, you killed my pine. I am old man Peabody, busting the shoddy. Pursuing passion while I'm busting the hottie.
You talk a lot, but you ain't saying nothing. I think you're full of ish, oh, you straight frontin'. I was born tonight, but not last night, that's for sure, for sure. Really trying to change the game. Why you gotta be so lame? All that BS, it got to go.
I was never interested in a time.
Contact AccuView. Only people with contact lenses understand that, and hey, that's how music is. Like, people, if they don't understand it, it's considered trash to them. That's what I'm understanding. It's like, it's garbage. It's not dope if they don't understand it, and that's kind of I mean, you can't do anything about that because music is subjective. So you just gotta have your music played to the audience that understands you, and you gotta find that audience. You gotta find your community. All right, this next track, I dig it though. I dig it. I'm only shortening this up because hey, I've been playing like full songs, and I realized like I'm kind of doing a disservice to the artist, but like they're selling their music, and I'm playing the full song here, so people can be like, oh, I don't gotta pay for the like, I don't gotta go on Tidal and give them the point or the higher percentage, or I don't gotta go on Apple Music. I can just go on YouTube, listen to it for free from beginning to end. And at the same time, here's the loophole part. You can go to YouTube and just get the music, and then you can actually bypass paying the artist. If you want to take it real old school, you can download the whole thing, chop it up in Logic Pro, and then bounce each track. And then if you want to really take it old school, just burn it to CD. Gen Z probably don't even know about that. So I'm only gonna play I'm gonna play like snippets, just maybe first verse, chorus, and just move on. But if the track is super dope, I'm gonna have to play the whole thing, right? Give you that DRODIAN stamp. It's on this hand, though. Boom. All right, this next track is called "Shoot This Dude and Get Away with It." What?
Shoot this dude and get away with it. I was thinking, shoot this dude and get away with it. I'm gonna shoot this dude and get away with it. I was thinking, shoot this dude and get away with it. I'm gonna shoot this dude and get away with it. I was thinking, shoot this dude and get away with it. I'm gonna shoot this dude and get away with it. I was thinking, shoot this dude and get away with it.
Nah, I'm not a tough guy, really Things tend to push me back into a lesser headspace. Accounts payable are piling all around. Michael Douglas last seen it falling down. Let me say it in a thin voice. This ain't net 120, please pay my damn invoice. Even though you did your hardest to hate, I didn't charge you for the hours when the artist was late. A&R approved the master, pressed up the vinyl. 90 days later and I need to keep the lights on. The CEO called me. JP, it's been hectic. I thought that you was rich, not behind on your electric. We're juggling some things at the company, but luckily I can tell you after my vacation in Tuscany, we need about a month, send a bill so we can pay for it. I'm thinking of a way to shoot this dude and get away with it.
Shoot this dude and get away with it. I was thinking shoot this dude and get away with it. I'm gonna shoot this dude and get away with it.
I'm recognizing. I recognize it like almost 2, 4, 6, 9. I recognize him almost like 9 tracks ago, or maybe 5 tracks ago, that he's like an engineer. His hip hop is his thing, but he's an engineer as well. He's like Too Nasty. He goes by the name of DRODIAN_nasty. If you find him on Instagram, he's a dope MC. Would it be an MC? I'm just gonna say artist because I don't know his status right now, but he's a dope artist, recording artist, and he's a dope engineer. He was our liaison. He was our middleman. We do music and we shoot it to him. He tweaks all the knobs and all that stuff and makes it sound polished and perfect. So he was an engineer. He was that guy. We actually had Dyer Lansky as well, but Nasty was that guy. So I think you were that guy, but I think Nasty retired. If he sees this, let us know if you didn't retire. If not, I'm just gonna go with that, and it is what it is. Next track, Few That Do Zoom In. Few that do zoom in. What does that mean? Wasn't ready for that. I'm off top. I'm gonna tell you right now, Jake Palumbo, and that's not the name. I had to do the research to get your BMI, your IPI information. So I do the research, I can see the name. It's a different name. I'm not gonna say it because I learned this, and I'm jumping on a tangent. I'm sidetracking, but I was thinking that I was helping people when I was posting, and I was putting like their real government name with their IPI information. And somebody's like, "Hey, relax! I'll put my name." I was like, "Damn!" But they know your shit. But people can easily find you. It's like search your song and they can easily find your name. But hey, I don't put that out there anymore. I just put like the artist name and your IPI. That might not help you. I don't know, but I just stopped doing it, so I just do it that way. But tap in with Dios Nagasi on a remix to this track. I can already hear it, bro. This is just me. This is just this right here. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, you don't know, but you might know when you need to know. Few that do zoom in.
Test my luck even after big lessons. Still left on my fuck somewhere Midwestern. Sometimes I gotta rub one out mid-session. Diddy party, I do all my vocals dolo. Dig for a sample with a saxophone solo. I rock MC5 punk proto. Maybe something soulful with a monochrome photo. Sexual obsession, non-functional left brain. Bacon, egg, and cheese, really egg, cheese, and that thing. Trying not to dive, exposure on the F. Don't ever say X, call Twitter by its dead name. The rap was funded by the California Raisins. Politics are funded by the PACs and fundraisers. Space Lab, a one-man S corporation, founded in a basement. Big music industry and sound don't get mentioned, but the people that do zoom in respect me as a legend.
All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I just came up with this right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go, when I do these shows, I'm just gonna take the first verse and the hook. That's it. I'm not taking nothing else, and I'm skipping and moving on because time is money, but I'm not asking for money. But time is money, but at the same time, time is my time for promotion elsewhere. Shameless plug to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Shameless plug to I don't want to say Instagram, but hey, Instagram. But hey, that one, I'll see that one at the end of the year. And I hope there's a remix with Dios Negasi. That's all I gotta say about that. This next track, Catastrophe Music, featuring, oh shit. All right, now it's a feature. If it's a feature, I got to go to the end. So unfortunately, I'm doing you a disservice by giving people the free full track, but they might get the free full track. Catastrophe Music.
How would you describe your music?
It's crazy.
That's like catastrophe music.
Just a flash in the night. Time is in short supply. You gotta ration it right. You gotta follow your nose like Toucan Sam says. You can't handle the truth like you Aaron Hernandez. I had to work to get the purse back. Blowing L's in the street, I got cursed at. Not by the cops, by a migrant in a Trump hat. The world's gone bananas, you should learn how to bust back. I'm a man with no kids and a breeding kink. It would be mean if the world had a reading kink. I conduct myself with reverence to the culture, so they never form their face to try to call me a vulture. I would never stand for the slander. Don't blame me, I voted Cobra Commander. Put some Pento and Destro in the cabinet. I turn polar opposites into attraction like a magnet. It's catastrophe music. Catastrophe music. Catastrophe music. Catastrophe music.
It's catastrophe music. I take a A for anthrax, mix it with battery fluid, and pour it on a whack rapper, but that would be stupid.
Y'all do know Greasy's actually stupid.
I actually do it. I spit hot, I'm naturally humid. You a schmuck, see your face? I'ma have to remove it. I'm like a Texas rap chainsaw. Bob Ross, make your paint pour. Fan brusher, bloodstained floor. Listen, it ain't a game, yo, this ain't the Play Store. Punch you in your Kango till your brain sore. Speaking of brain, your dame got an insane jaw. Her face feel like I stepped on a claymore. Hit the booth and bark on your Rudy Ray Moore. No LIE, you get wet like Bayshore. You so bitch, you should back dance for Josie. I spit a catastrophe and give your cat ass a trophy. Pussy, catastrophe.
I'm not gonna say it was whack. It was dope, but I'm gonna say it was like, dang, it just like wasn't enough. If that makes sense, I felt like I wanted more on that. It was nice verses, but I just felt like I wanted more on that. Damn, that felt weird. All right, next track, Product of Stupidity. Wasn't whack though, but just
red lights like an infrared. 3 dots at your head. Predators be roaming. I advise put your kids to bed. While I call Chris Hansen, y'all can bump because I'm busy enhancing. If you ain't trying to work, step aside, let your mans in. Keep that energy when you see us in mansions.
Watch out for enemies, they sticking their hands in. And build like assemblies, the team is expanding. They lost in your memory, essentially stand-ins. Corrupt by the money, only focused on branding. I flip flows you can't imagine. Fuck rapping, I really walk around with the cannon. I lift souls like I phantom. Spit platinum between bars like I'm closed caption. So who's ready for action? Backspin, I'm chopping up these rappers into fractions. You spitting shitty writtens and I'm like, what happened? I spittin' it's a killer, nigga, minigun, Scatling. Phil G is napalm over drums. Everything I'm spitting melt your skin and pop your fucking lungs. So try to be creative, done. I rise like the moon and sun, just speaking in native tongues. I'm saying, homie, do what you do, but calm down, ain't nobody checking for you. Motherfuckers think they know something. Feet 4-5, higher than a giant green thumb, though. Big glutton, that's more than one way I stay buzzing. Dirty by the half dozen, rolling spliffs thicker than your wrist, cousin. That's just the fuck how I do. Phil G seeks one in the Drodian crew.
Yo, I got a message from the Drodians. It said bust you in the face with an exploding gem. Box of hollows with the quattro nickel loading them. I let it go, turn your show to Nickelodeon. Your brother gets splattered with gat. Call me Mr. Magic when I rap, I attack. Matter of fact, Reggie Jackson bar, you get cracked with a bat. I'm a hip-hop humanitarian. My swag out of this world like Valerian. You rap like a girl, too femaleian. Man, I black, Agent J, you a alien. I'll never lodge your whole forehead. Cookie full of knots, raspberry shortbread. And word to KILLAHRONH type of shit I'm on to make you bounce like silicone.
Rap icons, squeeze rappers like a python on surveillance tape with black steel.
Subtitled.
If there's one thing I learned in 40 years of being Jake, it's that wrestling is real in the justice system. Black hard as I nurse from some natural melon. Judge Juan said no punishment for presidential felons. That went right wing and moved down to Texas. Out to depression, didn't want to miss the nexus. Fact checks, liberal as one side lie. Hand crushing on one another, you should tie the knot. Don't like me, I am easy to avoid. The human race seems eager to be destroyed. Resume say you're too sleazy to be employed. Gotta be a deeper meaning as I scream into the void. Never like dominoes, I am the noise. Forever agitated, I'm a little bit annoyed. Pros say we sheep and we haven't got a clue. But you believe Joe Rogan loved Trump and back the blues. How the fuck is that anti-establishment? Please take all the ivermectin in your cabin. All of it. And wash it down with a gallon of absinthe. Walk yourself in the ocean dedicated to MAGA. Every problem is a product of stupidity. Never ever let them question your validity. Move how you move, then I question your divinity. Every problem is a product of stupidity. Fascism, racism, fake profits. Fake news to manipulate the optics. Broken down systems, born hostility. Every problem is a product of stupidity.
You kept that one short. The beat's dope. The bars are more so for people who actually think. But I would want to play that one again, but I'm not going to play it again. I'm probably just going to put that on. I'm going to do something special on that one when I do the Grudge. When I do the Grudge. When I do the promo video. Next track, Evident, featuring Curious. Yo.
Curious, what up? Yo, you know. Yo, you should eat the pizza and form a union anyway. Mobilize the troops, there is doom impending any day. They try to say I'm too lyrical. I say every dollar made off music is a miracle. It's like trying to eat cottage cheese with chopsticks. I'm peaceful, but I respond with pipe bombs and drop kicks. I have no filter, I don't care about the optics. Psych patient, no help from psychotropics. I didn't say no help from psychedelics. My ass.
Stop. Stop. I can't say I wasn't ready for that, but I want to hear it again because he just kept hitting me with, he wasn't hitting me with gish galloping. What is another word where you're just hitting them with just like back-to-back facts versus back-to-back bullshit? That's another word. Create something for that. There's probably a word for that, but create something for that. Let me hear this again. This is Evident featuring Curious. And I got to hear the whole thing now because there's a feature. You dig? Yo.
Curious, what up? Yo, you know. Yo, you should eat the pizza and form a union anyway. Mobilize the troops, there is doom impending any day. They try to say I'm too lyrical. I say every dollar made off music is a miracle. It's like trying to eat cottage cheese with chopsticks. I'm peaceful, but I respond with pipe bombs and drop kicks. I have no filter, I don't care about the optics. Psych patient, no help from psychotropics. I didn't say no help from psychedelics. My abstract thoughts be the classic type of relics. You can see it in my optical. I had a minor stroke discharge from the hospital. Went to the venue and finished the show. Like a weed in concrete, I continued to grow. Despite my unmarketable contributing factors, my grind was slow, it never once went backwards. Now where all those rappers, it was chosen to pop. Struck by lightning in the womb, I was chosen to rock. Like a manic street preacher, Jesse Custer is preacher. I don't listen to the peanut gallery in the bleachers. I try to be benevolent, but the world is malevolent. Till I'm resting in the sediment, I said I'd never bet against myself, and it's evidence. I try to be benevolent, but the world is malevolent. Till I'm resting in the sediment, I said I'd never bet against myself, and it's evidence.
Call Columbo on my jaw to the jungle with Jake Palumbo. Straight underground, no commercial. They unloaded in your bunghole. Pause, fuck no bad joke, hit him with the drum roll. Corporate office, a dozen of them, don't even add up to one soul. Just don't sip the drink, yeah, you can watch it all unfold. Curious, I won't be making beelines to the unknown. Dudes on major labels, even positive talk. Don't trust it, double agents tainted, probably pork. Gotta be diligent, charismatic with discernment. Could be couple snakes around you with smiles that's trying to burn shit. Learn quick, don't double on the mistakes. Go kaplunk, getting too drunk with these chicks with bubble cakes. Double fake, sending BBLs to hell. And them quack doctors with certificates on the wall that aren't real. Be cool, don't hit me with the spill on some Monty Hall shit. Let's make a deal. Fuck out of here. I mean, that shit gotta be sweet. Let's make a deal. Palumbo.
It's been instilled in me since infinite, y'all.
I try to be benevolent, but the world is malevolent. Till I'm resting in the sediment, I said I'd never bet against myself, and it's evidence. I try to be benevolent, but the world is malevolent. Till I'm resting in the sediment, I said I'd never bet against myself, and it's evidence.
Hip hop is all I can say. All right, next track, live from the Tally Ward, featuring Psy. I can't see it because Apple Music don't allow me to see it.
Live from the Tally Ward Municipal Building, this triple threat match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Space Lab from Brooklyn, New York, by way of the great state of Tennessee, the District Selectman, Jake Palumbo.
Friday night fights live from the Tally Ward. I survived the rap game like it's Valley Forge. Space Lab insignia. Chop a sample on koala till it's proper. Most koalas have chlamydia. It's actually true. I'm a doomsday prepper. If you take me off my axis, I will spray you with the pepper. Spray you with the ray guns. Take the good parts of Jesus and forget the man-made ones. Trouble started, but I'm socially conscious. With my thick Jewish chick yelling free Palestine while we're air frying lockers. Struggle the process. The eyeball profit opposite of what the box is. Number one contender for the number one spot. My apologies, I'm Jake Palumbo, you're not. Get your head uncongested while I run it down the 100-yard line uncontested.
From Corona, Queens, representing the Beats and Beers crew in the world famous Beat Nuts, Psycho Les.
Give me the microphone, I'm blacking out. Go against me, it's a 1, 2, 3, you tapping out. Blow the spot up when I pull the cannon out. You see the ladies in the front row fanning out. Yeah, I'm lovable, but I'm untouchable. You think you the shit, I'ma show you that you flushable. If you lost and seeking information, come get your psycho lessons, I'm teaching education. Yeah, Beats and Beer crew, the new generation. OG squeeze if you need medication. Brooklyn to the West Coast, ladies blow me pesos. They waking up early, they want huevos with the French toast. Fat crib with the walk-in closet. You a walking target, you keep talking garbage. I raise goats with my great quotes. Make it rain on you bitches. Go get your raincoats.
From Brooklyn, New York, representing the awesomeness, Stillwell and the Rocksteady crew. Unique,
Watch as I combine all the juice from the mind. Palumbo produce one of a kind. Cue a Zeus with thunderous rhymes. You less of a psycho than Lester Fernandez. Have you going stone crazy to whatever the man says. Hit the third lane, you're way slow. Been known to do the impossible. Broadway Joe. Powerful impact. Boom from the shoddy. Spark Steakhouse. Meet your doom, John Gotti. In a Gucci karate gi, head in a tally ward. Step in the arena with a Roman gladiator sword. Demons in the street, the devil gladly made us. Lay down your wages and wild like Larry Davis. Yo, don't go far before the capital rapping up the bar. The rhythm is insane. Sing. Unique's an all-star. Burning up the sound.
Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta bring that back because I heard some things that like applied to my life, my liking, things that I know about. I heard them in here, so I want to hear it again to make sure I hear the punchline before the punchline, you know what I'm saying? Or the build up before the punchline, if that makes sense. Live from the Tally War featuring, it's PSY. That's all I see. So I don't know. But I'm gonna look on my phone and I'll tell you again.
Live from the Tally Ward Municipal Building. This triple threat match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Space Lab from Brooklyn, New York, by way of the great state of Tennessee, the District Selectman, Jake Palumbo.
Friday night fights live from the Tally Ward. I survived the rap game like it's Valley Forge. Space Lab insignia. Chop a sample on koala till it's proper. Most koalas have chlamydia. It's actually true. I'm a doomsday prepper. If you take me off my axis, I will spray you with the pepper. Spray you with the ray guns. Take the good parts of Jesus and forget the man-made ones. Trouble started, but I'm socially conscious. With my thick Jewish chick yelling free Palestine while we're here frying lockers. Struggle to process. The eyeball profit opposite of what the box is. Number one contender for the number one spot. My apologies, I'm Jake Palumbo, you're not. Get your head uncongested while I run it down the 100-yard line uncontested.
From Corona, Queens, representing the Beats and Beers crew in the world famous Beat Nuts, Psycho Les.
Give me the microphone, I'm blacking out. Go against me, it's a 1, 2, 3, you tapping out. Blow the spot up when I pull the cannon out. You see the ladies in the front row fanning out. Yeah, I'm lovable, but I'm untouchable. You think you the shit, I'ma show you that you flushable. If you lost and seeking information, come get your psycho lessons, I'm teaching education. Yeah, Beats and Beer crew, the new generation. OG squeeze if you need medication. Brooklyn to the West Coast, ladies blow me pesos. They waking up early, they want huevos with the French toast. Fat crib with the walk-in closet. You a walking target, you keep talking garbage. I raise goats with my great quotes. Make it rain on you bitches. Go get your raincoats.
From Brooklyn, New York, representing the awesomeness, Stillwell and the Rocksteady crew, Unique.
Watch as I combine all the juice from the mind. Palumbo produce one of a kind. Cue a Zeus with thunderous rhymes. You less of a psycho than Lester Fernandez. Have you going stone crazy to whatever the man says. Hit the third lane, you're way slow. Been known to do the impossible. Broadway Joe. Powerful impact. Boom from the shoddy. Spark Steakhouse. Meet your doom, John Gotti. In a Gucci karate gi, head in a Tally Ward. Step in the arena with a Roman gladiator sword. Demons in the street, the devil gladly made us. Lay down your wages and wild like Larry Davis. Yo, don't go far before the capital rapping up the bar. The rhythm is insane. Sing. Unique's an all-star. Burning up the sound just like the Valley Forge. I observe the vibe and check out the Tally Ward.
What another exciting Friday night at the Tally Ward Municipal Building. Everyone, please get home.
Okay, so I try to do you a service. I was doing my best to go to the BMI site, find your name, because I know here's the thing. I think if I'm right, if your name is what it is, from what I understand, you are the producer. So all you're getting composer credits and you're getting author credits on this whole project. From what I'm saying, because I can't see it on my computer, but I can see it on my phone. It shows the credits. So the credits. And that one was featuring Psycho Les and Q Unique. All right, but if I have this right, you would be hated in the NFL for being a quarterback on the Atlanta Falcons, if that is your last name. All right, this next track is this is the last track. We come to the end of this project. All right, I like this. I like this format that I got. This next track is called Uneligible Bachelor.
Is all too much to process. I don't wanna break no hearts in the process. The love in my heart cause another heart to fracture. Uneligible bachelor. I love you and I love her too. I love her too. I don't know what to do. Feels like a reality that I will never capture. Uneligible bachelor. Love is not a binary line. I wish we could all coexist at the same time. I identify as polyamorous. To a misinformed masses, this behavior is scandal. But I have had very few one-night stands. Even casual affairs came with vacation plans. Talk about the future and our dreams and our fears. Hold each other down whether rich or in arrears. But meanwhile, they pushing us to Tinder and Bumble. Hookup culture seen as normal. You lonely, you fumble. Situationships considered perks of living single. Watch your faces get confused when you value them as people. Loving more than one person at the same time just means that you a human being with the same minds. Maybe not by default, but it's probably safe to say that I'm a lover to a fault. This is all too much to process. I don't wanna break no hearts in the process. The love in my heart cause another heart to fracture.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it, but it's just me, because you can't go off of one person's preference of music. That's just me. I just didn't like that one. That was a different outro, but again, it's artistic, so me not listening to the full thing, you might have had a reason for having that as the last track at the very end. It might have been something that like tied it all together, and I didn't do that. But if you got the album, for all the people who listen to albums, purchase albums, the real people, the real music listeners that purchase albums, and listen to it from beginning to end, that might have been a thing. Because that's what I do. When I do my albums have like a purpose. There's a flow to it. There's a reason. One thing connects to the end. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to DRODIAN now, you know what? Part 2, the ending applies to the Last Dragon movie. And in the beginning of the next track connects to the Last Dragon movie. So it's kind of like stuff like that. So like if you actually get the whole project, then you understand it. I'm not going to give everybody everything because they need to purchase it themselves. And if they got anything from this, they would have purchased it if they really dig it. I'm going to give you this one now. BMI 727299188. That's you. All right. And on that note, what did I think about this project? I felt it was real hip hop. In my opinion, I wouldn't buy it. But the thing I would buy All Points Lead to the Gold. I bought that. I had to buy that one because that was just fire. But I do want to hear more, so I'm going to be tapping into the next projects that you do full albums. I don't do singles. Greasy does singles. He does a lot of singles, and I just can't rock with those. When people drop singles, I just kind of like, I ignore them purposely because I want to hear the whole project. I'm not the person that's like my brain, my attention is short span. Just give me that 2 minutes, just give me that 1 minute, and I need that. I'm not that. I need the full album so I can listen to it from beginning to end, because you're trying to tell a story. You put a lot of work into it, and you put a lot of work into the cover. You put a lot of work into everything. So I want that. That's what this podcast is about. That's what this podcast is about. A DRODIAN podcast, aka True Listen. All right, and on that note, till next time.